Welcome everyone to The Big Picture with Sue Bell and Fran Horvath. I'm Fran, will be your host today, and Sue Bell, of course, is our CEO and fearless leader, and we are going to answer a member's question. Sue, welcome. Thanks for spending your holiday weekend with us today.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me, Fran. You know, I always enjoy these get-togethers.
Well, we always have a lot of fun. We probably should turn on the camera before we start the show and let everybody else in on the entertainment with the puppies barking at you. All right, shall we get to the first question?
Sure.
Okay, this one is from Tony, and Tony asks, what else do you recommend telling Google about the 4 cities my painting-related inner website pages target? So it's a little confusing question. he's got his pages set up properly, and he's just trying to find out what else he needs to do besides the work he's already done with his backlinks and his keywords and citations and silos.
So pretty much he's got everything going on that he needs to, backlinks to painters. He's got keywords on the page. He's got his citations done for all the locations, I would imagine. And then he's got references to the cities and the silo pages. And the only thing that I can think of that he didn't mention is semantic markup. Now, because he's got 4 different locations, he's going to need to do the semantic markup by hand. But for those of you who just have one business location, I can recommend a different solution. So let me just show you what we can do. So this is my infamous blog with all of its Latin. And I'm demoing it today to show you this widget right here. So I've got one business address markup here as a widget in my sidebar. And you can also put the widget actually in your text. It's got a little bit different format if it's in the text. And let me just show you how you actually do this. So I think it's this one over here. Yeah. Come here to now this is only on the video silo builder. You come in here to settings, and down here toward the bottom is where you can mark up your local business. So you just put in your address here as you normally would. You want to make sure that your address here is the same as it is on your citations and everywhere else that he was just talking about. Citations
so when you're same as everybody is the other citations, so like your business phone number, if there's brackets instead of the dashes or dots instead of the dashes, it's got to be exact, right?
You want it to be exact. You put it in Google first, because sometimes Google changes the address a little bit, and then whatever Google comes back with, you take that and you use that in all of your citations, and you also set it up here exactly the way they did it. And then everything matches, and Google is a happy camper.
Easy peasy.
And so then what this does, let me just show you. Let's get into the technical nitty-gritty for a minute, because, you know, that's just the kind of stuff we love to do. We can come here to the structured data testing tool on search.google.com, and we can enter a URL and we can run the test. And it will think for a minute, and then it comes back and it tells you all of the different semantic markup that it detected. And as you can see, it detected 2 items for my local business. So if I click on that, then it can show me each of those. Now, you only want it one place on a page. You can have it on every page, but you only want it once on any one page. But I just wanted to show you the fact that you could have it in a widget or not. So as you can see here, you've got the type is a local business, the name is the name of my company, telephone number, and then the address exactly the way that we typed it in. So,
okay.
Yeah?
Quick question. Because you have it in a sidebar widget that's site-wide, it's showing up on every page, so it's on the page twice, technically?
Yeah, exactly. So you wouldn't want to do that. If you're going to have it in your sidebar, don't put it on any one page. Normally, if you have an About Us page, you would just embed this in the About Us page and be done with it. But some people like the address in the footer. If you have a lot of foot traffic, if you want to make sure that people know where you are, then you might want to put it in the footer or something like that. So I just wanted to demo those 2 things. And you can see here back in the settings area that this tells you that you can take this short code and put it wherever you want. So that's what I did. If you come here and you look, if we edit this page, you'll see down at the very bottom of the page I've got that short code. And by the same token, over here under Appearance and Widgets, I've also got in my primary sidebar, I've just got a text widget. Come visit my store, it was the title, and then, which obviously can be anything, and then the short code there is all you need. And it does all the rest. It includes the semantic markup and everything around your address.
That is beautiful. So easy.
Right?
Yeah. Okay. And what is the semantic markup doing for the site? What was that addition for?
Well, it's a way to tell Google or any bot that comes to your website. The whole idea behind semantic markup is that it tells computers specifically, hey, this is what this is. It defines it unequivocally. So instead of a computer having to run over your page and try to figure out what your business phone number is and try to figure out what your address is, you're telling it, hey, this is my address, I'm a local business, this is my phone number.
And because it matches Google and citations all over the internet, then it's verifying, yes, you are real. You've got
Exactly.
more.
Exactly. It gives it that extra authoritative oomph.
Beautiful. Okay, now he's got 4 different cities. How does that change
Right.
that?
So what he's going to have to do, like the easiest thing for him to do is he can come here to the actual page. Let me just come back here to the page again for a second. And you can do a view page source, and you can look for semantic revolution. So this will give you the actual markup that he could take and put it on each of his 4 pages. He must have 4 pages, 1 page for each local business. You could have all 4 on 1 page, but I believe that Kevin talks about having each page, having a separate page for each local business. You're going to rank better that way for each of those addresses. So you can mark each of them up in exactly the same way. The only downside on that is if Google decides that they want to change the schema markup, then you're going to have to stay on top of that. Whereas if you use the plugin, and so long as you keep the plugin up to date, we'll keep the semantic markup up to date for you.
Okay. Okay, so if the site gets massive and he's got tons and tons of cities, it could get cumbersome, but for now,
yeah,
it's pretty easy to manage.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly. Okay.
All right. Brilliant. Well, thank you.
You
All right, guys. Anything else, Sue, that you wanted to add? Did you want to say anything more about the plugin? Because we kind of just glossed over that.
We could tell him where to get the plugin, huh?
Yeah, because you were talking about semantic revolution. That's a theme, isn't it, as well?
No, that's just my site.
Oh, okay.
We were talking about the video silo plugin, and
Yeah.
if you go to videosiloplugin.com, it will redirect you to the sales page if you don't already have it.
Beautiful.
Excellent.
All right. And folks, if you want to get your specific questions answered live on this call or on the weekly uncensored, then go ahead and log into the members area and submit your questions there. And you're more than welcome to let us know if there's something specific, like you're more interested in local marketing or affiliate or business services, whatever it is that you're working on, having trouble with, or even if it's specific to tools, Network Empire tools, you can ask us anything. We might not answer you, but you can ask us anything. All right, guys, thanks so much. Thank you, Sue. I appreciate you.
Excellent. Thank you, Fran. Appreciate it.
Have a great weekend, everybody.